How's it guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, the South African Wanderer, and today I'm shooting at Murrayville. A bit of a quiet morning this morning with a early start to get out here, just as the sun is rising. And then it was 2 degrees when I entered, so there was still frost on the ground, and yeah, the hide was not the most pleasant to sit in. But started off the day at Harida Hide. Water levels are quite low there, lower than I've ever seen it actually, and much lower than the summer. So the birds are quite far away, and it wasn't the easiest to get the water birds that we normally get there. I think the fact that I got some African stone chats maybe speaks to how low the water was. But we did get some pied kingfisher action, a pied kingfisher with a frog, which was the first for me. So hopefully, I've got some good shots of that, and I can post them to the video as well. I don't know if I'll be able to edit all of them, but maybe just one or two just to illustrate the shots I got. But otherwise, a quiet morning. Friday morning, so obviously, everyone's at work, and I'm out here almost alone in the hide for most part. There were a few people who came in, but they didn't stay very long. So I came through to the picnic spot now. As you can see behind me, there's a big expanse of water, and there's lots of birds in the water. So the bird life here, even though it's winter, is still quite good. I think Murrayville Bird Sanctuary almost always produces, and I've added pied avocets to my lasser list. I've seen them before, but because I only started bird lasser, last year, I'm still working through that list to make sure that the lasser list and my life list, catch up with each other and correspond. So no new species, but a couple species for lasser that then helps the lasser catch up with my life list. So this morning is the 8th of July, and it's almost 1 year since I've left my corporate role. Tomorrow, the 9th of July, will be exactly 1 year. It'll be the 1 year anniversary since I left corporate South Africa and joined the what they call fun employment. So I just wanted to give a quick update on this last year and how it's been. And I think being out at Murrayville is almost fitting, because I would have thought that I would be doing much more of this, but trying to get the business up and running and trying to get content means that I've not been able to get out as much as possible. But I have made some lovely trips in the last year or so. So last year at the end of May, I got back from Kruger, and I put in my resignation at the company I was working at, and I stepped away on the 9th of July, just as we were going into lockdown level 4 again, so we couldn't leave Gauteng, and just I think a couple days before the riots started in Durban. So if you check out that video I did, I think it was just about a month after I had left work in August last year. I speak about the giant step that I took, and the timing of it all. And it was a bit scary at the start, knowing that we couldn't travel out of Gauteng, and here I was starting a business that required me to take clients out of Gauteng. I think the business was a bit slow to ramp up. I initially needed to, put a lot of the admin in place, get the website started, register myself for sites like TripAdvisor and Viator that then sell on trips, and also drum up a little bit of support within my friends and family to say, hey guys, I'm doing this, come along for a trip with me. But I think by about November, things started to look up. I did a few trips, and then December I had a few trips planned, but then we got hit with another wave of COVID, and it became a little bit scary to travel again in December. So those trips that I had planned were cancelled because the people who were meant to come with me also got COVID. So yeah, it's been a little bit of up and down. And then in that first 6 months, I made some epic road trips, and I went on quite a few trips that I quite enjoyed as well. I got out to Giant's Castle with Jayesh and Prasheen. Then I drove from Johannesburg out to Cape Town and met Prasheen again, and we went up to Hanabos, which was quite awesome as well. I'll link the video in here. Shooting Astro at the beginning of September, and then on my way back from Cape Town, I stopped past the Khalkhadi and made some content there as well, which I quite enjoyed. It was a bit windy and a bit dusty out in the Khalkhadi, but I still got some great sightings, and I got some great pictures as well. And then this year I got out to Lake Eland and Oribi Gorge, did some content there. I was hoping to do a few more trips down to Durban, but then the trips that I did do was for a wedding, and we didn't have much time to get some bunnies chowed or things like that. I was hoping to get down and get the sardine run, but also that didn't work out so well. And then since about April, the trips to Pilansberg have been picking up. I'm getting a steady flow of bookings, and the clients that I've been taking out have been enjoying it. The last trip we got the cheetah mum and her 2 cubs, which was exciting. It was on the client's bucket list to see the cheetahs, so we got very lucky with that. And we had a lot of elephant sightings, mating pair of lions, all on different trips, that actually gave the clients something to almost write home about, and that made me happy as well. So yeah, I'm hoping that the recent uptick in bookings continues, and we get through July and August, which will be more peak northern hemisphere summer holidays, and we get more bookings coming through. I've got in a couple of weeks time, I've got a 4-day photography tour that I'm leading out to the Giant's Castle Vulture Hide, that I'm also very excited for. That's been sold out now for about a week. I was a bit worried that we won't get a full complement of photographers, but yeah, that's sold out, and that is also very exciting for me as well. It will be the first sort of photography tour that I lead, and this is with the experience that we got last year at Giant's Castle, shooting those bearded vultures. So yeah, it was a bit of a rocky start to stepping away. It took a while to start ramping up, but I'm feeling excited about the year to come. So that anniversary tomorrow for me is going to be one that I celebrate. I mean, I'm much happier being away from my corporate role, especially with the oil price where it is, and the uncertainty in the market. So yeah, I think it's fun employment has actually lived up to that name. It's been fun, but there is that worry of where the next paycheck is going to come from, but I think it will pick up, and it is getting much better. I think the last thing that I want to highlight is we just passed 800 subs on the channel, so that's now going to be counting down to 1,000 subs. Hopefully, I get there in the next few months. With some exciting content, coming up. I want to thank all the subs and the viewers that have been along for the journey. I think we've moved from about 150 subs at the end of June last year to, the 805 odd subs that we have now, and I'm going to put in a little box on the side of the video. Well, hopefully it'll be here, that then says, how many subs we have to 1,000. 1,000 subs gets you monetized, and that's another additional stream of income that then can help with the fun employment. So yeah, I think this has just been a quick summary of the year that has been passed, and catching you up on my 1-year anniversary since resigning. When I resigned last year, I didn't know that it was going to be part of what is now being called the Great Resignation, with many countries around the world experiencing people stepping away from their jobs. And in the last 2 days alone, I think half the British Parliament has resigned itself. So the Great Resignation continues even at the highest levels of government as well. But yeah, let's see how it evolves, living each day as it comes, or waiting with bated breath to check if I've been booked for trips out to the Pilanesberg, and waiting to do my next Tugela Falls hike as well. Don't forget to check out the website. I'll link it in the description below. And then if you enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. Please comment with any questions you have, and we'll catch you on the next one.